So what about spicy books? One of the arguments around why spicy books may not be okay is that within spicy books, a lot of times the storyline and the narrative is not something that would be okay in real life.
Yeah.
Right? That if
Characters
lived out,
might not be
acted
married.
out, characters might not be married. They might engage in things that would be sinful if acted out in real life. And so there's a argument to be made, and it's valid and makes sense. It's not crazy. And that for saying, hey, finding entertainment in or reading, engaging in a story that where the characters engage in things that are
Sinful.
that are sinful, is not something that a Christian should do. And that makes sense and is a fair kind of argument. I think if we're going to hold logically true to that, though, there's implications that, go much broader. The Bible itself would be one of those. Like, there's a lot of things that people do that are sinful.
For sure.
And that are not what people should do. And yet, it's recorded in the scriptures. And most of us would encourage people to read the Bible, I think. And so if we can't read anything.
Well, we think differently about, like, if it's talking about a sexual thing versus, like, if we read a story about gossip, or we read a story about murder, or we read a story about, and yet
there's a lot of stories about sexual things within the Bible. I think there's an argument to be made that just because a story contains features, storylines or characters who do things or say things that would not be in keeping with maybe what God would have them do, doesn't mean that they're not
allowable
for entertainment or enjoyment of reading.